My name is Irene West. I've always been like a very loving, caring person, and I always was about everybody else and not myself. And I was just very angry with God. That's what I felt. I was angry with God for the loss of my father, and then I got into using cocaine and just really gave up on myself. I actually was starting to stay at the Good Samaritan, the homeless shelter, and I remember just one day one of the ladies that were there says, "Hey, you should come with me and go to the church and we'll have some lunch." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And the first day I walked in, I just knew that that's where I belonged, that everything just changed. And I felt good, I felt loved, and how caring these people were that didn't even know me were that caring. These people don't know who I am, and look at all the love and care. Do you need a jacket? Do you need this? Food, like sending me out the door with like big packets of food, and stuff, and it just made me feel good. And then it's like, and it went from there. And so I went every Tuesday, Thursday, and then Sunday for worship and then lunch, and that's what I did. Because I was sick every time we went to go get baptized. I ended up so ill that year. I had been going to the church for a while and I became sick. It was actually one of the ladies at the church that brought me to the hospital to get checked out. Somehow they released me, and a couple days later I fell into a coma. And I woke up about 5 weeks later, and when I started to realize the situation and how severe it was, and then the doctor stating that there's no medical reason as to how I survived, and that's when I knew the power of prayer was real. So a month after being out of the hospital, I decided to get baptized. It was awesome. I started to love myself again, and in loving myself, I met an amazing man who I'm now married to, and then we moved away and been building our own life. I think that, like when it all started, me being in a homeless shelter, I just remember, saying a prayer at night, and just surrounding myself with the Bible and reading and just, really learning and knowing and understanding, not just saying it, but reading it and feeling it. And I struggled a little bit when I came out of the coma. I did relapse because of my surroundings, so I knew that, I just said, God, I just want to be strong, and, give me signs. What can I do? And then that's when my biological mom said, why don't you guys move down this way? And ever since then, life has been pretty good, because I just wanted to get away from Barrie, which is where I was born and raised. I knew everybody, so I knew I needed to get away, and been sober over 2 years. So thank you. And just in every little thing that I do, like how caring I am, and my actions every day, and what can I do to improve myself, but also to help others, and that's where I've come to. But I feel that Pastor Dan and this church came into my life at the right time, and they showed me that I was loved, and I'm getting goosebumps again. It just makes me feel good, And I really do believe that God has not left my side ever. I may have felt like he had, but when all this happened, I knew that, I lived for a reason. And so the way I'm thinking is like, okay, obviously this is happening for a reason. So why do I have to say why? I'm saying, okay, I'm praying to you, help me figure it out. Like, you know, instead of being negative about it, like I was saying, stay positive and try to look for the positive things in the situation. You know, like sometimes things happen for a reason, and I do believe that. And I feel like my story can help other people. And not just being homeless, but drug addiction. I grew up in foster care. I went to jail for fighting. Like, you know, I have a history, but it's made me who I am today, and I love who I am